said that shit so fast, look like you swallowed the whole human. She a hoe. Say her name? Nope.
What are you doing, Ken?
What this nigga at with my weed?
We're the Ohio River in the hills of Kentucky. Just to our right, we welcome you into Paycor Stadium in Cincinnati, Ohio. Today, it's the penultimate week of the regular season.
Oh, shit. Wait.
Oh, yeah, you got a dog, bitch.
This stupid hoe gonna turn the TV. I can't wait to go fuck with her later. Look,
Oh, wait.
Fuck.
They made me hit the edge, bro.
I'm trying to get out of there. But none of these shits got range? I'm about to get mad. Huh? Boost. Oh my gosh. She just touching stuff. She a hoe. Hey! The hell is you doing?
On a chilly December afternoon, EA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to Paycor Stadium in Cincinnati, Ohio. Today, it's the penultimate week of the regular season, week 16, and we've got a good one in store between the Baltimore Ravens and the Cincinnati Bengals. Season is upon us. We've got the gift of the NFL as we're underway here in Week 16. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. The collegiate star here in the Buckeye State, it's J.K. Dobbins. He'll be dropped after a gain of about 6 across the 30 to the 31. They'll come up now 2nd and 4 from the 31.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
Jackson going to throw quickly here, complete. Finding room at midfield. Loose inside the 30. A big play there on the catch and run. 64 yards. Well, we know that he can beat you in a number of ways. He can catch it short, he can take it long, or he can do what we just saw right there, catch it and then run with the football. And he swallowed up right near the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play that time, and it sets up 2nd and goal.
And the big fella stuffed that one up in a big way. I think doubling him has to be a priority because you can't move up to the next level if you don't take care of him first.
2nd down and goal. Jackson. He's got a man. It's his fullback. Touchdown. Patrick Ricard. His first touchdown on the year. And the Ravens are on the board first here this afternoon. Tucker able to connect on the extra point, and it's now a 7-0 game. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Burrow and the Bengals with a 1st and 10 at their 25-yard line.
11.
Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. Open man is Higgins. And this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30. These two teams getting a couple of late season tilts this year. Their first meeting was not too long ago. back in Week 12. And it was the visitors getting the win there, so they'll be looking for the sweep back here at home.
12, 12, 12, 12, 12. 12, 12, 12.
From the 30 on second down, Burrow. And that nearly an interception here on this opening drive, but he gets a reprieve. It's third down.
Here we go, here we go.
They come up now 3rd and 5 following the incomplete pass.
11 mighty.
Burrow looking to pass. Open man, it's complete to Higgins. And he is going to have a Bengals first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
I know at the end of games, coaches always tell us that no one play won or lost a game. But this seems pretty important early, doesn't it? Their ability to pick up that first down on third down, I thought that was key.
Well, you're already in the hole after the touchdown on the other side. How will you respond? We talk about that a lot, and they responded pretty well there. When you go 3 and out, I think you give up a lot of momentum. You get down 2 scores, could be an entirely different game.
So they've got a nice drive going now. They're in good shape. What's interesting to me is they're also in that spot of the field where you would take a shot. Do you change that up just because you're down a touchdown?
Here's a throw to his running back. It's complete. And he's going to get this down near the 25. Well, we know he can run the football too, but he's a good pass catcher, and that's been on display here, Charles, on this opening drive.
And we certainly have seen the benefits of what he did in the offseason, which was spend more time with wide receivers, working on routes, working on cuts, in order to make himself a more complete running back and even more of a threat downfield.
And out of bounds right around the 20. 5 yards is the tally on first down. That brings up 2nd and 5. The Bengals at 2 and 12 in what has been a tough year. They come in needing just to do something to stop this skid here before the season ends.
And let's face it, everyone now, they're looking to the leaders, both in the lock.
That's to Chase. He's got it. Touchdown, Cincinnati. Jamar Chase with touchdown number 7 on the year. And the Bengals are able to match the opening drive touchdown against them with one of their own. Extra point by McPherson, up and good. And we are tied at 7. Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. And that one carries out of the side of the end zone here. So it's a touchback and bring it out to the 25. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. The offense coming back out here. Plenty of energy, ready to roll, looking to just add to what they have been doing after scoring a touchdown, Charles, their last time out.
And that's a great feeling to have on the sideline, partner, knowing you just won the battle against the opposing defense. And since they came off the field, I'll guarantee you all they want to do is get back out there because they know they have the upper hand on that defense right now.
This throw taken in by Isaiah Likely. And they work this well upfield across the 45. 25 yards there on the catch and run.
Someone sharp in this game. I mean, a touchdown pass on the first drive. It comes right back, and he's flinging it around really well here.
Really nice throw there to pick up the first down. You kind of just feel a laser focus and confidence about him, and I think we saw that this week, didn't we? Talking to him and the coaches, they felt good about his performance coming up.
Yeah, I was really impressed with that last practice we saw when they went through 2-minute drill, when they went through all the different situations. Ball hardly hit the ground, and I thought, yeah, he might be locked in for this one.
Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. And they get to him after a gain of 6 to the 46.
And they'll use him out in the backfield, and sometimes quite a bit. They're just trying to get him touches any way they can. 4 catches a week ago. There's another one right there.
Jackson. All right, rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. And the Bengals are going to have great field position here as this is returned just shy of midfield. A very good starting field position from the Bengals here as they come up 1st and 10, just shy of midfield at the 49. Here's Joe Mixon as they start on the ground. And across midfield he goes into Raven territory. Marlon Humphrey with the tackle defensively.
I feel like I could see what he was thinking on that carry. Wanted to follow that big tackle through the hole. Ended up only getting 4 yards on the carry. I think he had designs on that one being bigger.
Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6.
11 MT, 11 MT.
Good job of finding the open space to run as he's down close to the 30 here. A Bengal first down on the 16-yard pickup there.
Not too shabby for his first carry of the game. That's exactly what most teams are looking for. A really good change of pace back.
And they go play action now. Burrow. And incomplete on the deep ball.
He took a shot there, but boy, was that ill-advised from my viewpoint. Coverage was awfully tight. How did he get away with that one not being picked off?
On 2nd and 10. Burrow. And the catch made. It's Tyler Boyd. And he's going to be taken down with the first down at the Ravens 19. Give him 12 yards on that one. It earns him a fresh set of downs.
But one of the ways the quarterbacks keep all the receivers alive in a play, never lock in on any one guy. Make sure you keep your eyes moving, scan the field, and here he finds the open guy for a nice pickup.
This is caught. It's Boyd. Touchdown, Bengals. Tyler Boyd from 19 yards away. And the Bengals have taken the lead. Extra point by McPherson, up and good. And that makes the score 14-7. After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. As the offense comes out here, Charles, maybe perhaps a bit more of a focus on the run game for this drive after tossing an interception on the previous one?
I think that's a good way to look at it and a good way to think about it, but maybe they get to it in a little bit different way, because after you throw an interception, you want to make sure you keep your quarterback's confidence high. So maybe give him a couple easy throws that he can complete and then get to the running game and try and get things settled down.
Yeah, and still in the first half here, a long way to go. 2nd and 6, just inside the 30. And they'll keep leaning on the running game. Back to the ground. Give him 4 on the carry, and it'll make this a 3rd and about 2. They'll come to the line, needing only 2 yards to gain the first here. Third and 2. Here's Jackson. He's got his man. It's Andrews. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. Give him the 3rd down conversion. 5 yards on the play. Play action. It's Jackson. That's complete. It's Rashad Bateman. On the move past the 40. Past the 20. A big play there on the catch and run. And even 60 yards. And boy, CD, it's one thing to watch a great run, but when it's a great run with broken contact, it's like a cherry on top. That was a nice play. Incomplete, but a penalty flag is down in the backfield. Let's get the call. So they were looking to throw, holding on the big right tackle.
That's real simple, partner. Keep your hands inside in the chest area. You're probably okay. You get it out on the shoulders, get them wide. Usually got to pick up a holding call.
A terrible spot for a holding call as they'll try again, but now from further back on 1st and goal. Now here's a look for the end zone, but that one's going to wind up incomplete.
My first thought is surprise, because that's one of the better tight ends around, and I've seen him pull in balls like this before. But how about a little credit to the defense forcing that incompletion?
On 2nd and goal, Jackson. That is caught at the 7-yard line. They'll wind up getting 7 on the completion, but they'll still be faced now with a 3rd and goal situation.
And there's a completion to the tight end, and look at the size of these players nowadays. At that spot, 6'4", 6'5", and up. A lot of guys used to be basketball players, somehow came back to football. That's really good for the game of football. You're getting better athleticism, great hand-eye coordination, guys who know how to control their bodies when they...
And he will take it in for a Ravens touchdown. Lamar Jackson keeping it himself from 5 yards out. And the Ravens are an extra point away from evening this one up. Tucker with the extra point, and we are tied at 14. This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback.
Here we go.
The Cincy offense about ready to go here on their next drive. As we grind toward the end of the season here, and they haven't had the season that they had hoped. So let me ask you to play GM. And now this is intercepted. My goodness. Picked off by Marcus Williams. And the Ravens will have solid field position here as they take over at their 45-yard line. After the interception, here's Jackson. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's second down.
Normally being a big-bodied receiver plays to their advantage downfield. Go up and make the catch, take the hit, and pick up yardage. But in this case, the hit was timed really well and popped it free from his grasp.
To throw again on second down. Jackson throwing for his running back, and he's got him complete. And they're able to work this across midfield to the 48. And just in general, Charles, on a play like that, how tough is it for the defense to account for a running back essentially being a receiver downfield?
It's very difficult, especially if the running back has skills like a receiver, and you're aware of that before the game even begins. So throughout your practice sessions, you're going to want to be aware of him. Where is he lining up? What can he do? What kind of damage can he do to us downfield? And who can match up with him without weakening our overall defense? You're exactly right. It's a tough task to match up to him.
On first down, they'll run it on the draw play. Down inside the 40.
The passing game's been working quite well so far, but the running game's been a little bit of a struggle. That's a surprise to me. Typically, when you can throw it, you've opened up lanes for your runners.
Three yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7. Jackson from the shotgun. Open man is Duvernay. And he's going to be taken down at about the 33. A great job there, Charles, just to hold on, absorb that contact. I guess that's the risk you take catching the ball toward the middle of the field.
It is, and if you're going to gain yardage, you're going to have to go there at some point. But how about the read, okay? The eyes of that play, stepping out from the middle of the field and really making a big hit. Did not get free, but boy, that's a tough area to go into when you're going into his spot.
Those are the types of run, Charles, that they say this first-year running back can provide a lot more of in the future.
He made it look easy, didn't he? Picking up that first down. Some have described him as a diamond in the rough with a lot of polish, nice little buffing. This guy could be one of the top backs going forward.
Tackle made that time by B.J. Hill. Here's 2nd and 9. They go play action now. Jackson on the move to his left. And he wisely will throw that one away.
Well, sometimes an incompletion is the right play. And he showed that he's learned from his earlier interception on that throw. Instead of forcing it, he just tossed it away.
They're 2 for 2 on third down conversions on this drive. This one tough. They need 9 yards on third down. From the gun, Jackson. And he's wrapped up. Taken down. Back at the 25. Jadeveon Clowney able to record his 5th sack of the season. Tucker's kick is good, and they take a 17-14 lead. So, Charles, they get to them with their first turnover of the game and then make it hurt a little bit extra with a field goal.
And anytime you give the ball up, what's the first thing a coach tells his defense? Don't let them score off of this. You've got to put out the fire. In fact, in 2021, that's what one NFL coach termed his defense. The firemen. Go out there, guys, and don't let them put some points on the board.
Mixon gets the nod to start the drive. And he got blown up on that play. Back at the 20. It's a loss of 5 there, bringing up 2nd. And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action.
Another example right there how this defense really is winning the entire game at the point of attack.
Yeah, right there at the line of scrimmage because they are dominating it. It allows their interior guys to get upfield and spill into the backfield. So how are you going to combat that? You know, because they bring in your tight end, keep him in. Your running backs, they have to step forward. Bottom line, your offensive line has to block them first to give yourself a chance.
So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Now Burrow. Open man is Chase, complete. And he'll be tackled on the other side of midfield at the 46-yard line.
Here we go,
2nd and 10. Again, it's Burrow. Going down the middle, and it's complete. And he's going to be taken down with the 1st down at the Ravens' 28. The Bengals passing game finding a rhythm. They've got another 1st. Throwing now, Burrow on 1st down. He will find his man Chase, complete. Now the Bengals going to use the 1st of their timeouts, as the clock's going to stop with 47 seconds to go in half number 1.
Here we go.
So not quite a 1st and goal. It's 1st and 10 from the 10. Blitz coming, and down he goes.
Here we go.
A small bit of adversity here on what's been a strong drive as they come up 2nd and 12. Ninth play of the drive coming up, and certainly not an easy one on 3rd and long. Off the play fake, here's Burrow. And he'll take this into the end zone for a Bengal TD. T. Higgins from 13 yards out. And the Bengals will take the lead here in the final minute of the first half. Extra point by McPherson, up and good. And that will make this a 4-point game. After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away. And here comes a return from just beyond the goal line. And no chance to get away as they'll get him down at about the 17-yard line. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And the ball banked way up, so thinking with this amount of time on the clock, probably just sit on it, and we'll see these two teams go to the lockers.
Yeah, I don't think you want to overthink it in this situation, either side of the ball. Just go ahead and finish up the half and get on out and talk about it.
The previous run, good for 9. Here's 2nd and a yard. Now Jackson. Looking left side, Andrews with it, complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. Now the Ravens going to use one of their timeouts as they stop it with 16 seconds to go in half number 1. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on 1st down. Now it's Jackson. That is caught. Rashad Bateman. Now a timeout signaled for, and they'll get it with 10 seconds to go before halftime.
Good strong throw and catch right there. And so far in this game, the alleys have been open for them to get completions, and they're taking advantage of it.
And he'll follow his blockers there all the way down to the 23-yard line. 4 seconds left, and there's the timeout. In field goal range and a chance to tack on 3 before intermission. So with 4 seconds to go in the half, here's the field goal unit onto the field. Tucker's kick is good, and that'll bring him back within a point. So yes, they'll still be down going into intermission, but the deficit is now made even smaller, very manageable.
Yeah, and if nothing haywire happens here in his last couple of precious seconds, they will go into the locker room with a nice bounce in their step, having gotten a little bit closer on the scoreboard.
Here we go. The Bengals drive about to get going. 1 second, all that remains. Final play of the half for Burrow and company. Over the middle, and it's incomplete. So we've reached halftime here. Let's throw in a broadcaster cliche, shall we? Both teams looking for a gift on Christmas Eve. As we'll send you down to Orlando, we check in with Jonathan Coachman for our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach. Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth, ready for quarter number 3. Both these offenses have been in fine form. What will the second half bring us as we are underway in quarter 3? And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. The Cincy offense about ready to go here on their next drive.
As this offense takes the field to begin the opening drive of the second half, Charles, remember that first half, good through the air and really all around an outstanding offensive performance.
Absolutely. They reached the end zone several times. The passing game working awfully well, and most importantly, partner,
yeah, they went to the tunnel with a lead. They come back out with that lead.
Absolutely. NFL coaches, we know they're perfectionists in a lot of ways, but they had to like what they saw in that first half.
To the sideline, and it's caught, but boy, he's out of bounds. Now, they tried to get him into space coming out of the backfield, but it'll be third down.
A couple of quick incompletions, and now they're just one more away from getting off the field. They've got options now. Could they dial up a blitz here or just drop everyone into coverage to crowd the throwing lanes?
Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions.
11.
Here's Burrow setting up to throw it.
Got a man. It's Chase. He completes it. And he is going to have a Bengals first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
Those are the kinds of plays right there that show you why he's the number 3 man in the NFL in terms of receiving yards.
Also tells you there's a full combination of what he's got going in his game. You name it, from route running to catching the football. That's why he's able to produce those types of numbers.
Burrow on play action. That's into the hands of his tight end, Will Dissly. And he'll go down, but not before getting us inside the 30. So in Raven territory now. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 27.
And here's a handoff out of the gun.
And he stopped immediately there. No gain on the play there. 2nd down.
When you try to create space for your running back, the first thought is how physical is the offensive line. Sometimes it's just positioning. On that play, it didn't matter about positioning or being physical. The defensive front, they out-leveraged them and won the battle.
Here's Burrow.
They swing that out wide to Jacobs.
And he's out of bounds. Almost gets to the 10. The Bengals passing game finding a rhythm. They've got another first. Whatever the discussions were at halftime to try to slow down this offense, it has not worked to this point.
Yeah, I have a vision right now of everything that was discussed at the half just being torn in shreds or being erased off of the Microsoft Surface tablets, because none of it is working. They are really locked in on offense.
2 yards on the carry there. It'll be 2nd down. In motion goes the tight end.
11 MT, tank. 11 MT, tank. 11 MT.
And they'll run on the inside handoff.
He pushes forward for maybe 3 down to the 6-yard line.
But that call makes sense because they've been throwing it well on this drive, and once again they show passing formation, showing the shotgun. Then they ran out of it. That's a nice play by them defensively, though, to hold it to a short game.
They'll break the huddle and come up on the 9th play of this drive, needing 5 yards on 3rd down.
Burrow bats it forward. It's a jet sweep.
And he will score. Touchdown, Cincinnati.
T. Higgins.
His 2nd touchdown of the afternoon.
And the Bengals take the opening kickoff of the 3rd quarter and drive right down the field to extend their lead. Extra point by McPherson, up and good.
And the lead is up to 8.
After the the touchdown. McPherson on to kick this one away.
And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. On 1st and 10, it's Jackson. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down.
As his old brain remembers, when I see 5 wide receivers on the field as a defender, I know the ball's coming out high. They expected it and got there and popped it free.
To throw on 2nd and 10, Jackson.
Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. And the Bengals are going to take possession of the football.
That's now his 2nd interception in as many weeks from his linebacker position.
And think about all the different techniques he has to employ in a passing situation. Is he spot dropping because it's zone? Is he picking up man-to-man? Is he having to run with a running back or a tight end? In any event, great eyes, head on a swivel, and excellent hands.
Yeah, versatility and showing those hands. 5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on 1st down. After the pickup of 5, here's 2nd and 5.
Hands it off out of the gun.
And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. A loss on that play, and now 3rd down gets tougher. 3rd and 6. Burrow looking to pass. That's complete to Disley, the tight end. So he stopped for no gain. And that's going to bring up a 4th down.
Evan McPherson out for the Bengal field goal.
From the left hash, it's a 42-yard attempt.
McPherson's kick is good. So after 4 touchdowns in the game for this offense, this time they're forced into taking the 3.
Well, you did mention 4 touchdowns, right? So 4 out of 5, not too bad. I think that's a pretty good record for them.
And here comes a return from a few steps into the end zone. And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive.
So now, Charles, this drive maybe a touch more important, trying to erase the memory of that interception they had the last time out.
Yeah, and everyone goes through this because even the best in the game, you're going to have games where it just doesn't go right for you, and interceptions result. So, frankly, to me, it's all about how you respond, not just the types of plays that you call, but how you carry yourself, how you show your team that you're still with it, and how you continue to lead.
And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. They had a chance to limit his yardage, but he was able to fight off that tackle.
So it's not just the responsibility of the guys who missed the tackles along the way. It's all 11 on defense, able to stop this guy, unable to do it on that play. They've got to find a way. How about his ability to break through and gain that yardage?
On 2nd down, here's Jackson. And he'll be taken down by the Bengal pressure. The defense rising to the challenge and setting him back on the sand. Now after that sack, it's 3rd and long for Jackson and the Ravens. They'll set up a throw. And that will be incomplete.
And that's a nice job there because you've got to play the ball, not the man when in coverage. That'll keep you away from a lot of needless penalties. And he's able to knock that one away.
The Ravens send their punter out now. And surprisingly, this is the first punt of the game for either team. And he couldn't get it to check up. That kicks all the way into the end zone for a touchback.
Here we go.
The Bengals drive about to get going. They've got the lead here getting late into the 3rd quarter. And the passing game for them, it's been terrific. We've seen that. But the rushing game, almost non-existent.
And with the lead and trying to finish this game off, they need the running game to come back to life. They need to get sparked that way, take some time off the clock, and keep the ball away from their opponents.
Back to Mixon on second down.
And up to the 35 before they're able to knock him down. It's a gain of 13, and the Bengals have a first down.
Sometimes it's hard to believe, but there are times this game is about patience, isn't it? Has had the game he expected, but that run there, that may get him going.
I was just going to say, maybe that gives him a little juice, because you're right, he struggled, especially in that first half.
Yeah, and I know the great ones always think to themselves, just hang in there. I'm just one big carry away from busting this open. That's a good start for him.
And now they will throw it with Burrow.
He's going to have the hook up here to Chase. And he'll be brought down just shy of the 40.
1 quarter remains here in Week 16. So in Raven territory now. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 41.
11 MT. Stop.
They're passing here. Joe Burrow.
Oh, he was hit as he threw it there, and that one winds up incomplete.
Nice progress down the field, was halted by that incompletion. They could try for some safe yards here to get things moving again, or keep throwing it and pushing it downfield to try and pick up bigger yardage.
To throw once more on 2nd and 10. Burrow finding his safety valve here. That's complete. And he's going to be taken down with the first down at the Ravens' 26. A solid gain of 15 yards, and the sticks move. Mixon with a first down carry. Down to the 25.
Linebacker Patrick Queen bringing him down. I'm sure that's going to be the formula. Just keep the ball on the ground. Keep that clock moving.
And when you have the lead this late in the game, above all, stay in bounds. Yes, take care of the football. Yes, gain yardage, but stay in bounds and let that clock tick.
And they've got it inside the 10 at the 8. That one good for 17 yards, and now they've got it 1st and goal.
Well, that should be a reminder defensively, and I think it's a reminder to myself because you just can't sell out to stop the run. There's still enough time that this offense can move the football through the air, even on 1st and 2nd downs, and they obviously picked the right spot to throw the ball there.
And they'll get this from the 8 to the 5. Pickup of 3.
Anytime you decide to use your quarterback as a runner, most of the time when you design a play, you're expected to break a little bit bigger than this one because when you run him on short gains, your risk-reward and him taking hits, I'm not sure that's the payoff they were looking for.
A quick throw knocked away and incomplete.
Coaches talk about it all the time. Players talk about it as well. Excellent job staying disciplined in coverage and making that stop. Inside the red zone, every stop like that could be prevented.
Touchdown! A 5-yard touchdown.
And the Bengals look like they're going to get back in the win column as they extend their lead here in this 4th quarter.
Trying to bust out of that losing funk, and these fans have to like this. And all right, fellas, this is more like it.
And I know that if this holds up after the game, they're going to give the fans a lot of credit being at home, getting the support. But you and I both know it goes deeper than that. They had to get it together in their own facility, look each other in the eye and say, okay, what's it going to take to break this losing streak? And they really came together with a good week of practice.
And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive.
And you see a lot of frustrated faces as they are inching closer to a 4th straight loss.
They'll be dropped after a gain of about 6 across the 30 to the 31. You got the big lead defensively. Willing to give them that underneath stuff, right?
And this is why you work on your tackling. Tackle them after the catch, inbounds, keep the clock running.
Jackson hit, and he lost the football. And the Bengals grab it. And this is taken into the end zone. A fumble recovery and a Cincinnati touchdown.
McPherson now for the extra point.
And they open the lead up now to 25 points. And you can bet they're Reaching two hands on the ball here as the kick's away following that fumble return. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive.
Where we stand right now in the fourth quarter, this one pretty much out of reach. And, Charles, I know they're going to be disappointed about several things with this ball game, but the self-inflicted wounds, they've had several turnovers. You would have to think that's going to be something they're going to discuss heavily in the film session in the coming days.
You're absolutely right about that, partner, because they're going to have to sit in that film room and watch every error that they made and figure out how to not do it in the future. And mentally, I think a lot of the guys are already starting to think about, okay, how do we put this behind us and get better for the next time out? This, they'll use as motivation for the rest of the time that they play to hopefully never be in this type of situation again.
On 1st and 10, it's Dobbins, and he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up.
They suspected it was a power play up the middle coming at them, and boy, were they right. That defense got downhill in a hurry and limited them to just a couple on 1st down.
Play action. Now Jackson.
And he's going to be intercepted for the 3rd time thus far.
Chidobe Awuzie with a pick.
And the Bengals are going to take possession of the football.
Well, that's 3 picks he's now thrown in this game.
And I know this, the holiday season, because here we are in December.
Giving.
Right, it is the season of giving. Maybe for his own sake after the game, he may have to announce that he's donating certain amounts to charity for each interception that he threw.
Here we go.
The last run got 9. That leaves him with 2nd and a yard. They'll stay on the ground. Mixon again.
And an excellent job of finding the opening as he's got this now all the way down to the 22.
Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on 1st down.
Burrow going to give this to Mixon.
And he'll manage to pick up about 4 at 2nd down.
Justin Matabike there to bring him down.
Just 2 minutes remaining here in the fourth quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So the Bengals in possession of the football here as we get you reset. They've got a 2nd down now as they look to salt this one away. They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. And they are going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just add to their totals.
Extra point by McPherson, up and good.
And this one was over a while ago as they just add on to that big lead.
After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away.
And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive.
Well, this game, it has had no shortage of offense. They've been able to put up a decent amount of points on this side, Charles. They just have not been able to keep pace with the other offense they're going against here.
Yeah, that's a good way of pointing things out because now it's not a total loss because, as you said, they've scored some points, so there's some plays they can build on, moments where the game plan actually worked. But overall, though, they were just out personnel. They were going up against a team that's playing at an elite level.
So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this second half. Here's 1st and 10. Jackson.
That's going to be caught. It's James Prochet. And he has a big gain inside the 40 before being dropped.
Play action. It's Jackson. Flushed out right. And he's going to be out of bounds down around the 35-yard line. He'll wind up getting right about 4 there on the scramble, and it's 2nd down. Here's Jackson.
He finds Bateman over the middle.
And he's got another 1st down as the tackle's going to be made at the Bengals' 22-yard line. Now flags come in. I think one of the Ravens got going a little early. Had some momentum going, driving down the field. That'll set him back 1st and 15.
I mean, that type of play, when you've got it going your direction, sure, my man Old Mo has already arching an eyebrow at him right now. You've got me going. Keep me going.
And as this defense walks off the field, they can do so with their heads held high. What a performance. Well, by the offense, too. I mean, really, Charles, just complete domination on both sides of the football here in this one.
Certainly was, and I think both sides compete against each other all the time. You go to each other in practice, obviously your training camps, your off-season. But on game day, you both want to show your best. And I think that's what we saw from both the offense and the defense, a complete team victory.
Hold on, let me take that off. Y'all about to see my bank account. Oh, never mind. No, no. It's like balls juice. Oh, that is so funny shit. That was my TV. Damn. Nigga, get up and drink some water. That ain't got nothing to do with your chest about to fall through right now. Oh, you alright. You're just... Oh, why you didn't say shit, bitch? How you gonna play Monopoly? That shit take forever. Yeah, electric. I don't care. I play it. You gotta fight. Oh, fuck. See, look, bro. Look at that message. He just be saying shit. I'm telling y'all, he is retarded. Look how he just answered that. You see the last one? Did you see it? He a weirdo. I told you. What making all that noise? when I put my hair, y'all don't be claiming me. What ain't mine? The hair I got on my head now, man. Need to be better. What's a big bit? My hair? Damn. This nigga lie so bad on the phone with a company at 7:27. Who are you talking about? Oh, I thought you was talking about Shorty girl with the do-rag. I don't even know her. I was talking about Sunray. Fucking weak. And then your friends start messing with her. Then Fats used to fuck with Sunray. Which girl was they used to talk to the Fats out talking to? Oh, Shorty girl. The other one. What's the girl name? Brianna friend. Anjanae. Retired Nate. What her damn name? Stephanie. I know. No, I don't know. Actually. Man, fuck this game. Damn, this look, they sent me a truancy letter for my kid. She in elementary, nigga. That shit don't work. Nigga. She missed too many goddamn days, in other words, but she ain't missed that many. She got down. Let me see how many. That picture old. Chill on my kid. Fuck her. Don't worry about her. Oh, she got a C and something. Look at that 90.48. That girl is smarter than a bitch. Smarter than a bitch. Look at them grades. What the fuck? She just missing. Damn. She got a 50 on Sun, Earth, and Moon. Oh, she retook it. She probably missed the day of 18. Oh yeah, that Friday she was out. She was out that 17th. So the 18th. She did it. Let me see what day it was. Where the calendar? Hey, this shit lit up too. I know she was out on a Friday. Yeah, look, I told you. That's the day she was out. She retook that shit. Huh? Yeah, she let her retake it. She got a 90.48. Oh, this shit the police. They ain't even got maybe doctor up there. Well, her daddy locked up. This shit gay. Damn. What the fuck? Everybody getting their license today. Look. So it sounds like they just passed some bitches out today, JD. You ain't do.
Six of them bitches I ain't know. Out of them six, it was.
Look, brother. Here, JD. This nigga act slow as a bitch. What nigga, bitch? What bitch? What bitch? Yeah, I was just reading that. It was
White bitch.
come on, you. JD, I don't know what you're talking about. That shit dope. How they do.
White bitch.
Yeah, light this back up. It went out. What white bitch? Oh, JD, I don't remember that shit. You looked that up. I got the video.
Funny videos.
I don't know what the fuck that is. Look at y'all assholes.
I told you my hair where your shit was at. I told you, cuz. My hair's where your shit was at back then.
Your hair is longer than that.
Shit, that then. God damn.
Oh, hold on. Hold on. Mano cheated.
I came from the struggle, nigga.
They heard Kim out here. Daddy has a bitch. Y'all niggas still talk the same. He cheated. Oh, y'all niggas slow as a bitch. Daddy, you good? That shit funny. What was you said? That's what I was doing looking for that video. I got to go to Snap.
Where you on break, bitch?
Oh, look at my daddy hiding, brother. Off of edibles. And my daddy and grandma.